year. I've been wanting to stream for a hot minute. I was kind of nervous for most reasons. The biggest one, I like this series, so I was afraid that if it does get an anime, how would they do it? Because when I first started reading this series, I liked it and I forgot about it, decided to reread it, and now I'm at the part where like a couple of chapters into the time skip and I took another break from it. And I've been like watching the anime in burst, and I gotta say, it really does hit the spot. It's probably my favorite sports series if you don't include Haikyuu. Now, the reason why I like this series so much, it's the greatest underdog story I've ever seen in my entire life. Let me give you a quick synopsis. So imagine a sport like sumo, where essentially you have to be a certain height and have a certain weight. If you don't have the height, it'll be hard for you because sumo's open weight, meaning anyone can challenge anyone. It's not about, oh, there's lightweight, heavyweight, middle. No. Anybody can get anybody. But the problem for our main character, Hinomaru, he is shorter than most sumo wrestlers. And he felt early on he couldn't really make it because in sumo, height really does matter. He's shorter than the average sumo wrestler, so he felt like it was over. GG no re. Hey, what's good, Nerve? What's good? Oh yeah, before I forget, I'm gonna start streaming on YouTube instead of just doing straight videos. Cause like I said before, anytime I just stream on YouTube, there's literally no issues. But whenever I try to stream on Twitch, issues arise, and it'll be like, okay, for like a whole, let me think of a good example. For a whole 40 minutes, no problems. And then, literally, 41 minutes later, lag. Or stream disconnects. So, it's going to be like new hub. And it is what it is. So, back to what I was saying. So, Hinomaru Sumo, I was saying, please be a good adaptation. I don't want it to be trash, because that way people will avoid the series. And they'll want nothing to do with it. I was actually pretty surprised. Yeah, it was lagging, but it was like... it's kind of fun. I didn't plan the lag. It just kind of happened. And I was looking back on my Twitch log. Like on Twitch is a thing that lets you see like how all your streams are connection wise. I know it's like a straight pattern. It's like literally every single stream there's bound to be lag. But the weird thing is I use OBS on YouTube. I only lagged once, and that was towards the end of the stream, and I was like 2.5 hours in. And that's only for like a couple seconds. But on Twitch, it just always wants to lag on me. I don't know how to really fix that. And I've literally tried every single method possible. So I guess Twitch doesn't want me to succeed or something like that. Or maybe, I don't even know what it is. Maybe it's just I don't know. I don't know how to describe it. I mean, I like Twitch. I really do. But as time is going on, I don't really feel like playing video games as much as I used to. So, there's that. But let me fix chat for a second. Because like, it's looking weird right now. But yeah, I just like streaming more. I was going to make a video for this, but I was like, nah. It would just take up too much time because here's how it's working. As you get older, you get less time to do stuff that you really want. So, I got to make things better. I want to make things be more consistent. And I can't really do that if I'm spending 7 or 8 hours on a video. And then after that, I'm tired and I'll make another one. But back to Hinomaru Sumo. Every one of the characters, they sound like how I imagined it sound. And watching the anime reminded me of my favorite moments from other series. Because the way it starts off, it's like, okay, you have one all-star on the team. One guy that's decent, but he actually needs motivation to be good. And then you got these two other guys where they can be good at sumo, but they're not really used to sumo. One comes from a wrestling background. One comes from a karate background, so they have some stuff they can apply to sumo wrestling, but not too much. They have to learn how to adapt to sumo and get good at it. So you got that going for you. And then you have this one character. He's little. Even little compared to someone like Hinomaru, but he's just trash. He just really can't do any work when it comes to sumo. And the main reason why is just because he's little. And he's super scrawny, and he feels like, compared to everyone else, they don't need him. They only need him to meet the team requirement to actually participate. in tournaments. So what I like about the show, pretty much every character has the motivation to be who they are, and everyone's kind of aware of their weaknesses and what they're actually good at. So like I said, imagine you're on a team and you realize you're like the weakest link. Yes, the team needs you so they can be an actual team, and yes, you don't want to shame your teammates or make them feel bad, but you don't really know what you can do to actually contribute to the team. So you're trying to find every way possible you to do some greatness. And that's pretty much what happens in Hinomaru Sumo. I've only seen I can't talk. I've seen 8 episodes. Technically, there's like at least 10 or 11 out right now on Crunchyroll. I was gonna watch the rest, but I was like, nah, I gotta make this and then do the other streams for the other series that I planned on covering. And I really gotta say, I'm happy all these series are getting the anime adaptations they deserve. Cause look, we're gonna get We Never Learn. We're also getting Fire Brigade. So a lot of series, even Kimetsu no Yaiba. Come on, bro. It's a great year for an anime fan. There's a lot of great stuff coming up. So why you should watch the show? I'll give you one simple reason. If you like the underdog story and you want to see something a little bit different, I highly recommend it. I personally never ever had interest in super wrestling. I thought it was just a thing, you know. It happens, it's cool. But after watching at least 6 episodes, I'm like, yeah. Even if I'd never seen this before, I still would want to keep watching this show. Because my problem with some series are reading it's amazing, but like watching it, I always feel like there's almost no point to it. Unless it's like a series you really, really like. Yeah, We Never Learn, Fire Force. I'm really excited for We Never Learn. I really hope we get it like in spring 2019. But who actually knows? And then Fire Force, it'd be a great summer anime for most reasons. It ties into the theme, you know, you think of summer, it's hot. And it'd be just dope. Great thing to watch over the summer. But we're going to see when we get new information going in the future. But that's what I was saying. Yeah, bro, like, I really like this series. Because usually when I read it in chunks. And watch episodes, I watch it in chunks or working out or just chilling. And I just love it. Because the opening, it was actually better than I thought it would be. Because I was worried at first that the opening is trash. That's a big turnoff. No one's going to watch the show. And it's going to die from there. But the good news is, it's not doing that. It's actually going really, really well. And so far, I think they're adapting everything well. Because it's like, yeah, I think they skipped a couple of parts. I remember someone said that when I was watching it. Yeah, that's like certain things that happened in the manga that they kind of skimmed past and just gave you like the results of. And at first, didn't really notice it, but I was like, oh yeah, I remember in the manga, X, Y, and Z happened. But in the anime, it just went straight to Z, and it just kept going. They did it for pacing reasons, because I'm pretty sure you can't just adapt every single last chapter. And I'm pretty sure this series is getting like 24. Let me check. I'm pretty sure Hinomaru Sumo has 24 episodes, and the manga has at least 200 chapters. So they really, really, really can't do too much as it stands. Let me double check. Hinomaru Sumo. Yeah, right. Oh, I lied. Actually, 12 episodes out right now. And let me see. They're supposed to have, 24 episodes. And right now, how many chapters does the manga actually have? That's what I'd love to know. Because I do know it's a good amount. And it's nowhere close to being finished. But I do hope it wraps up around a year or two. Because I don't know where else they can do. Because after the time skip happened, I was like, yeah, it'd be a good time to wrap it up. Only they can keep it going is if they end it when Hinomaru becomes Yakuza level. That's the only time I can see it ending. But other than that, there's really no reason to like keep going. So let me see. I hate when I go to the wiki and you don't get spoiled by something, but it's like it could happen. That's one of the chapters it has. Alright. Okay, it's 218 chapters. So I was close. So yeah, they can't adapt all those chapters. So I think it's probably going to end probably close to what they showed off in the opening. In the opening, they have a scene where it's like Hinomaru finding currently the world's, well, high school's best sumo wrestler, because his situation is one of the characters, he's the son of Yukusa, so he's supposed to replace his father, because his father retired. And everyone says he's the best fit because he's just so good at sumo wrestling. And he has his father's build. Only thing is, he has like this weird relationship with sumo wrestling. He does it because it's expected of him. I can't tell if he likes it. Part of me thinks he likes it sometimes, but other times, there's like no way to know. Honestly. Because even he said himself in the manga, he was like, yeah, sumo wrestling, I do it because everyone would expect me to do it, and I can't support my father. And then at one point he was like, so what am I even doing sumo wrestling for? And there's something I want to say, but I can't because it'll spoil the series. But pretty much, yeah, Hinomaru Sumo, that's my show, bro. And I just can't wait to see more and more greatness from it. Only thing I'm really worried about is the way I think it's going to end. It's going to end on a cliffhanger, and everyone's going to have to pick up the manga just to know what happens next. I can see it ending where it's like, oh yeah, you guys are going, I can't even say it, and you guys are going to go to this tournament. And then it's going to probably be half of the tournament is going to end or something. I can't see it getting season 2. So I just wonder, how is it going to end? Like, what chapter is going to correlate to, all that good stuff. And I have to give this series a ranking based on what I've seen, or a rating. I want to say it's like a B or a C+. It's a B- if you already know what to expect and you wanted to see everything in motion. But if you're like not really into sumo and you just want to shonen, maybe it's just okay to you. But the way to tell, just watch the opening, then watch episode 1 and 2, and then you'll know if you like it or not. But I already knew I was going to like it because I was excited for this. And at first I was really worried because I know a lot of series that I liked, when they get an anime, a lot of people feel like, well, there's no point if the manga is better. Like in the case of Black Clover, because it's like, if you read Black Clover, why do you need to see the anime? You don't need the anime unless you want to see your favorite fights. But Hinomaru Sumo, I think it's good to read and watch it so you can see everything come together. Because reading it's amazing, but I think because it is sumo, it's better in motion. Because you're reading it, you know, it's like, I'm trying to think of a way to describe it. The manga doesn't do it all the justice of the amazing choreography. That's why I think I'm happy I'm watching it, because just seeing some of those fights in motion, the greatest thing ever. Because like they have a lot of tournaments in this series, and after seeing the first tournament, I was like, yo, this is how great it was. Now you got the voice acting, you got the music, you got everything to enhance the experience. And that's why I do love manga to death, but I really do enjoy anime as a medium because it can do some things that manga by itself can't do. So every time I see my favorite series get an anime, of course I'm gonna be excited for it. Why wouldn't I be? Oh yeah, I want to mention what happened today earlier. So as we all know, Shonen Jump, they got a new app, and pretty much Jujutsu Kaisen, the new Shonen Jump series, they're gonna be free chapters you can read. They got My Hero out there. They have One Piece. I'm pretty sure right now you can read all the One Piece in its entirety, all in the Shonen Jump app. They have My Baby Act Age, but I gotta actually get caught up on Act Age because I've only seen like 19 or 20 chapters. So I don't want to like read the latest chapter, which is 46, and then have no idea how we got there. I also got the latest chapter of We Never Learn, which is a series I really like. We got Promised Neverland, a new series called Neolation, and then the series that it's region locked? Well, they did say they're going to work on that, and they're going to try to make it more global, because I think I said this before, Japan's trying to crack down on piracy on all levels, and how are they going to do that if people can't read and support the new app? So I think what they're probably going to do, so for this first week it'll just be US, and then I think it's US, a couple other places, and then maybe 3 weeks later, maybe a whole 2 months later, we'll have everything available to almost all the regions. You have to use manga a lot. I would say use your minis. That's how I love Jiminy's. Also got Kimetsu no Yaiba on there. Doctor Stone, Black Clover. It's amazing, and I'm happy they did this because there's an article that I read from Anime News Network, and it's saying the Japanese government want to make it so pirating of any level is a whole fine, a crime, because they really want to crack down on the scans. But what I was mad about when I read the article, it was missing one key point. Scans exist because someone bought the Shonen Jump issue, and then they just scantalize it. So technically, it is paid for. Yeah, it's messed up, and I guess you could call it a crime. But that's like, if I buy someone's whole album, and then I'm sharing it in my stream, technically someone already paid for it, so it shouldn't be a big deal. But you can say, I'm supposed to do that because now they have no reason to actually support the product. But it's also free promotion, so Japan, I hope that they change, but who knows what's going to happen in the future. Maybe the Shonen Jump app was something that needed to happen, but maybe because they realize how many sites exist that have all their series, that's what pushed them. Because I'm pretty sure, besides your minis box, they have a lot of different sites. Because I remember Manga Fox got shut down, and I don't know if the other sites are still around. Like, I know people like Manga Stream, people like Manga Here, there's Manga Park, there's so many. And the thing is, when it comes to Jaminis and places like that, I can't call them bad because they're doing a service for the community. And translating, it must be hard work. And remember, not everything translates perfectly into Japanese, so it is what it is. So hope this is a start where they realize that, yeah, people only pirate these series because it's not easy to access them if they're in different regions, like Sweden and other places. But if it was available in the region, of course they use the Shonen Jump app. So maybe hopefully they learn it down the line. The key to fixing the piracy problem is just make supporting the industry easier. Also, another article I read about anime, it was saying that, yeah, if you're a senyu, voice actor, once you hit a certain level, you can negotiate any price you want. But if you're just starting out, you don't make a lot, but you still make more than anyone else on the team that makes anime, such as, episode directors, series directors, producers, all of that. And I wasn't surprised because we knew for the longest time the way the anime industry is, it's weird. There's a lot of stuff that we don't know, and there's a lot of stuff that you would think that would change over time, but it seems like it's kind of like closed off in a way. It's kind of like a one-way mirror. We can see the end result, but they can't see or hear us for some reason. That's kind of triggering me about it, because you would think with industry, like the anime industry, they'd be willing to, keep experimenting, like having stuff like Zoneland Saga and other shows pop up. Gives me an idea that, yeah, they're still willing to experiment, but not to the same extent you would think they would, because I'm still wondering, why is it at the point where there's a lot of stuff about the anime industry we don't know. We don't really have a lot of data to work with. We just know what they tell us. And if not a reputable source, no one's going to know what happens. And it's really crazy to me. But once again, I think it's a situation where maybe this is the way they want it. I could be wrong. Hold on. Wait a minute. Am I reading this right? Please tell me they got a new manga. They finally got a new HTML manga reader for the Shonen Jump app. Let go. I've been waiting on this, bro. Cause I'm telling you, bro, that stuff was so irritating. How I read on my phone, it looks trash. But now I feel like it's getting kind of better. Baby steps, baby steps. You fixed the manga archiving server. Ah, nice. So yeah, guys, I think going forward with this channel, I'm pretty much just going to give y'all more streams, so that way you get more content. And then if you want to support me, there's going to be the Patreon. And yeah, that's what we're gonna do going forward. Cause bro, not getting y'all content feels bad, but then the problem I have with the scripting, it's kind of boring. It really is, bro. Because I think in videos, it's just like I haven't had the drive to make anything recently, and I would never want to give y'all something that I'm not really feeling, because that would go against everything I stand for. So what I have to give y'all next is see on my list of shows. I still owe y'all that video about, where is it? About Idolmaster. And I got y'all with that. I got y'all. And I also got to talk about the show that I'm watching right now, Kabuki Boo. Pretty much a show where a guy is telling you, you're gonna learn about how to do kabuki, and it's pretty cool. So yeah, that's pretty much it. It's a final verdict. Hinomaru Sumo actually slaps. I really enjoy it. I don't recommend it if you're not into the arts, like like those old performing arts like kabuki or sumo. Oh yeah, World of Colors. I still owe y'all that stream, but I got you. I'm gonna like watch it probably after the stream, but I still gotta give you another video or stream going forward. And then we good. We set. World of Colors. I've not watched it since. I haven't watched it since episode 3, and the reason why I'm trying to wait for it all to end and like binge it all in one setting. So maybe I'll give y'all that like Wednesday or Thursday. I'm not promising it. I'm just saying. Because another thing I want to bring up to y'all, as y'all know, YouTube is changing once again, and it feels like with the new rewind they did, it just really shows me that they hear what we say as they hear what we say as viewers and content creators, but they only care about profits. If it's make profits, it doesn't matter. I watched a lot of videos about this and the topic, and it's pretty much saying, if you're a small channel and you don't monetize and you don't bring in YouTube any money, they don't care about your channel. They're not going to support you in any way, which is why a lot of channels quit, because it's like, why be on a platform where you only matter if you make money? I mean, yeah, all the platforms do that, but at least with Twitch, you can see that they're always trying to improve things to make it so even little guys feel like they matter. With YouTube, it just feels like you're there, but the people there don't care about your existence. And that's why community support really does change channels. Without that, like, there's really no point of doing anything. Because you're going to start and then you're going to get all disappointed and want to, like, not do anything. And, yeah. So that's why breaks are important for me. If y'all see me go, it's not like I'm ever leaving to leave. I'm more like, I just want to enjoy life, bro. Twitter once again. Twitter is on some other stuff. Ooh. Okay. So I'll be right back. I'm gonna end this, give you other stream, and then I'm gonna start watching The World of Colors, and then I'll tell you my thoughts about it either tomorrow or Wednesday, but we'll see how it all plays out. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to support your boy anyway, it's a Patreon link. Tell friends about the channel. Tell me what other stuff you want to talk about, and I got y'all. I could say so much more, but my crew needs me.